Mr. DOG in the room, guys. Hi, Jessica. Jessica in the room, and Kathy. How you doing, Kathy? Hi, Barbara. Barbara in the room. Good evening. Hi, Debbie. Debbie in the room, guys. Hi, Lynn Victor. Lynn Victor says it's warm there, 83 degrees. Yeah, you can't beat that. I wish it was 83 degrees here. Yeah, your turn to have fun. Mr. DOG's headed over to Barbara's. He just left the airport. Hi, Ellie. Ellie Morgan from Missouri in the room, guys. Hi, Grandpa and Grandma. How you doing? Grandma and Grandpa in the room, guys. Thanks for the thumb up. I appreciate it. You think he looks better, Lynn? I couldn't find any lights for him yet. I can't remember where I put my lights. Where's Carl wearing? He's wearing that Fla La La sweater, Mr. DOG. Hi, Clarita in the room, guys. Good morning to you. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl in the room, everyone. Good evening. Merry Christmas to you too, Clarita. We got a little bit of time left though. Ellie said, I have always liked watching you because you aren't afraid of taking just anything to keep it out of the landfill. And even if you can't use it, you share. Thank you, Ellie. I try to do my best. Hi, Wildflower. Wildflower in the room, guys. think so, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Lynn in the room, guys. Hi, spray can coins. Spray can coins in the room. There's Brad, everyone, from the UBU Nation in the house. How you doing, Brad? Thank you, Jessica. Jessica will be right back after messages from our sponsor. Ellie's supper's on fire. We have the car races here this weekend, said Lynn. And if you want to check the track out, it's Mount Panorama, Bathurst, Australia. Brad's doing okay, he guesses. There's Dano. How you doing, Dano? Dano in the room, guys. Hi, Luds. Luds in the room, guys. Frank, what is the noise? What noise? I don't hear any noise. The only noise in here is the exhaust fan. The track can be driven on. The track can be driven on all the time by anyone. I go up there at least once a week for lunch. It's only out of bounds a few times a year, said Lynn. Merry Christmas to you too, Lutz. Merry Christmas. We can't complain, Brad. We're doing good. Hi, Tina. Tina and Rose in the room, guys. There's Miss Southern Belle. How you doing, Miss Southern Belle? Good evening. What's going on? No poop neighbor, said Miss Southern Belle. Spray can said, on the road, Frank, I'm gonna lose you. Ah, curious one in the room, guys. Don't lose me. Hi, Leola. Leola in the room, guys. How you doing? Lynn said someone's at the door. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing a bell. Lynn's gonna go do us a favor and open that door and let him in. Hi, Robin. Robin in the room, guys. Mr. DOG is looking for Miss Merle. What'd you have for dinner tonight? I had leftover pork roast with mashed potatoes. Elizabeth in the room, guys. Frank, you need to do panels on StreamYard. Yeah, I already tried that. It didn't work out as good. It was, I don't know. Some people didn't like it. Some people liked it, others didn't. Snap, crackle, pop, angel, said Elizabeth. Scrap Dog Live is brought to you by the makers of Dr. K, said Mr. DOG. That's right. We got it right there. The makers of Dr. K. Carl's looking good, says Robin. Open your horizon. Well, my feet hurt, and I feel like not dancing, said Miss Southern Belle. Are you dancing? Dancing night away. I feel like dancing. Oh, that was Frank opening the soda. I thought it was Angel, said Elizabeth. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl in the room, guys. Hi, Laura. Laura said it's 46 with 23-mile-an-hour winds on my side of Ohio. Miss Southern Belle's dancing on her rear-ended. I wish I was on my rear-ended. I'm back, said Lynn. It was the wrong house. They were looking for the marijuana house. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Could be worse, I guess. 45, dark, rainy, and windy, said Kathy. Is that what they said when they came to the door, Lynn? Oh, we're not looking for you. We're looking for that door. So did they actually say that? Hi, Amy in the room, guys. Two doors down, said Lynn. You should have sold them a leaf, said Barbara. Amy said we're having homemade pizza for dinner. That sounds like a winner right there. Lynn and Victor, you can make some money growing that happy weed. Maybe. Depends on the punishment if you get caught, Mr. D.O.G. We are looking for Matt and Shirley, is what he asked. That is the house. Debbie had homemade pizza for lunch too. And Elizabeth's eating mac and cheese mixed with green beans for her dinner. My kids are having sushi rolls. Oh, that's gross as heck. No sushi for a scrap dog. I'm back, said Jessica. They have a big clientele. Even some local law enforcers pop in there, said Lynn. Hi, Joey K. Joey K in the room, guys. Sushi rolls are not gross, Frank, said Elizabeth. I beg to differ. No sushi for me, please. Lynn said they never been raided in 23 years. Lynn's handy dandy for them. They must be paying off the police. Handy. Yeah, sushi's yucky. I agree with Frank, said Lynn. I don't think there'd be more people that would agree. Bye, Lynn. Thank you for coming. Someone's on that payroll, said Lynn. Laura had Lee's chicken for supper tonight. Lee's chicken. I never heard of that. Kathy agrees sushi's gross too. Alright, we got 3 people on that roller coaster. And 4. Joy's on there too. Yuck, sushi. Hi, Catherine. Catherine in the room, guys. We have Lee's chicken here too, said Robin. But who agrees with Elizabeth? We don't want to talk about that. Hey, hey. Come on, people, who's with me? Said Elizabeth. Hey, at least I read your comment. But I'm not with you. I'm the other train going the other direction. Debbie say, may I never be hungry enough to eat sushi. I agree. That would suck. Never, said Leon. I would never be that desperate to eat that. Hi, Simi Free. Simi Free could break the tie. You like sushi, Simi Free? Or do you feed it to your dogs? Hi, Denise Wallace in the room, guys. I guess you can't win them all. A lot of people like it, Elizabeth. I don't like it, though. Gives me the willies. Not only that, but I don't see a big turnover for the sushi at the store. So I wonder how old some of that sushi really is. They sure make a lot of it, but I never seen anyone actually buying any of it. Cheryl said, I don't eat it all the time. Jessica said, I can't do sushi. I can't eat sushi no more. My stomach doesn't like no more. Victor hates sushi too. There's another one, said Lynn. I think it's pretty. I think it looks pretty, but I'm scared it would make me die, said Barbara. Some people have different taste buds, said Amy. Sashimi is sushi with raw tuna. Oh, that's even worse, man. And I don't like seaweed either. I don't like no seaweed. That's like yucky. Raw tuna and seaweed. That's not on my, I'm not going for it. Elizabeth's sister don't like sushi either. Catherine don't like it either. Hi, Murphy. Murphy in the room, guys. I like California rolls. Also the fried vegetables. I don't know what that is. That sounds more like Chinese food than sushi, even though that is Chinese food. It's different. My cousin's husband is half Japanese, said Robin. Yeah, I don't want no seaweed either, Joe. That's anything green like that tastes like seaweed to me. I don't care what it is. spinach or any of those greens. It's all seaweed, yucky. Simi likes seaweed. I had a feeling you probably like seaweed, Simi. Probably good for you. I'm gonna have to pass on it though. Lynn thinks she's not turning Japanese. Turning Japanese, she don't think so. Robin says sushi's just okay. It's nutritious, said Robin. So's the granola bar. I pick it. Captain likes seaweed, but no sushi. Wildflower loves sushi. There you go. You got someone on your train. Elizabeth, Wildflower's on your side. She likes sushi. It's good for you, said Elizabeth. Yeah. So's peanut butter. I get my daughter the veggie sushi. She thinks it's cool, said Barbara. So is dark chocolate. I will take the dark chocolate, said Lynn. Laura did a bang-up job right there. Do, 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 do. It must go well with alcohol. Man, I wouldn't want to drink it with no alcohol. Your stomach would be already upset from eating that nasty sushi, let alone having to drink alcohol. I'd get sick for sure. Dark chocolate a few times a week doesn't raise my sugar, said Lynn. Elizabeth said, I got two on my side. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. What have you decided about your back, Frank? Nothing, Joy, I'm sorry. I haven't decided. You'll be the first person I tell. If you were drunk, maybe, said Lynn. I was being ugly, Frank, said Debbie. Hi, Lori in the room, guys. I love my dark chocolate, said Catherine. I like any chocolate. I don't care if it's dark or not. Just that it's cheap. Or free. My sister needs help. She believes in Bigfoot, said Laura. And we have to watch every episode. Oh, Lord. I don't care for that show either. Hi, Lorraine in the room, guys. Lori and Ray, do you like sushi, said Kathy. I can't imagine that. I can't picture Ray having no sushi. Maybe Lori. Thank you, Jessica. Donald has size 13 shoe. Says he is a Bigfoot already, said Lynn. Thank you, Tina. Catherine had fish and chips tonight. That sounds like a winner too. I'd pick the fish and chips over the pizza. As long as it didn't have any of that malt vinegar stuff. I don't want no malt vinegar on my fish and chips. Thank you, Joey K. I would believe in Bigfoot before I believed in the flat earth, said Debbie. Oh boy. As a kid in North Island by the ocean, my mother would buy us small packs of dried seaweed and willets. I don't know what a willock is. We'd eat them as we walked. No, Lori, we're just adding you to Frank's no sushi train. Elizabeth said, Cheryl, you like sushi? Whoop, whoop. I like malt vinegar. Yuck, Mr. D.O.G. That ruins the whole fish meal. You can't even smell the fish anymore. All you smell is that nasty vinegar. Hi, Yvonne, in the room, guys. Where did he go, said Yvonne. Dozy-do, and away we go. Hi, Irene. Irene can't stay long at an auction. I don't want to smell the fish, said Barbara. I like the smell of fish. I love my malty vinegar, said Simmy. No, Simmy. I knew you would say that too, though. If you like seaweed, I'm sure you're going to like malty vinegar. Irene is doing a special event on her live tomorrow, said Jessica. How'd you find out about that special event? I need to fly. You have a great day, Lynn. You have a great day. Do you like fish fingers, Frank? Well, it depends what the fish finger's made out of there. What's inside the fish finger. I don't really care. I like codfish or haddock, orange roughy if I'm really lucky. I don't really like the pollock fish. Smell of fish, said Elizabeth. Frank, did Frank disappear? No, I didn't disappear. Can you hear me, Yvonne? Just refresh your page. Frank didn't disappear. Fish and chips is good with the vinegar from the pickled onions, said Barbara. I don't know about that. I don't know what that is. Marcedita, how you doing? Marcedita in the room, guys. Fish don't have fingers, said Lynn. I love malt vinegar on my fried fish, said Robin. And there's Bob, everyone. Bob in the room, guys. I have Ionix, how you doing? Yeah, Ionix in the room, guys. There's a no swear. How you doing, no swear? Hi, Gloria. I'll see y'all later tomorrow, said Wildflower. Don't bail on us now, Wildflower. Jessica and I are having a special event on my live tomorrow, said Irene. Willick is a small snail that you find on rocks. We don't want to eat no snails, Simmy. Also where mussels grow. Anyhow, you use a needle to pull the meat out. They are steamed. What are they so mad at that they're steamed, Simmy? Elizabeth's sister-in-law taught her how to make fish balls. I thought only God could make fish balls. Debbie's turning green. Catherine said Willix are yucky. I'm surprised no one's talking about those fish balls yet. Hi, Jessica. Jessica in the room, guys. I'm gonna pass on them too. I didn't know fish had balls, Frank said Catherine. I don't know if they do or not. Frank, did you check your mail today? I did. I checked my mail today, but before the mail came for today, I always get the mail a day late. I'm stay with my oysters, said Robin. Not that type of balls, Frank, said Elizabeth. I've been concerned about Kathy, said Simmy. You had to go there, Frank, said Elizabeth. Do, do, do. Has anyone ever eaten handballs? No. Nope. I think we can safely say no one's ever had a handball. Thank you for that thumbs up, Yvonne. I appreciate it. Hi, Steve B. Steve B's in the room, guys. Eddie Eagle said fish sticks and balls. Eddie Eagle in the room, guys. Does Ham have balls as well, Frank? Yeah. Ham does have balls. It's a pig, so it has balls. I thumbed and shared, said Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. I'm trying to eat a nice, delicious Hungry Man dinner. Chicken, said Lori, and I'm ready to barf with all this yucky food talk. Let's keep it up, guys. Frank, I like all that because my mother did. They are salty and chewy. Yeah, that don't make them sound any better, Sammy. Salty and chewy. I just came home from a doctor's appointment, said Steve. We had to eat them at the Mother's Day luncheon, said Robin. Here we go with the animal balls. It's not a talk. We make it a silly chat, said Elizabeth. Oh. Do, do, do. Are you all ready for Christmas? Said Joy. Hell no, Joy. I'm not ready. No way, said Cheryl. We have interesting chats on Frank's Live, said Kathy. And all this talk of balls is making me hungry, said Catherine. Really? Not me. I was hungry. We have to change it to something else. Frank, now a police drone hangs out above the Walgreens dumpster that just put a fence around it. A police drone, Simmy, come on. Drone activated dumpsters. Ain't nothing in the world like a little handball, said Robin. Frank, remember the time when we were all talking about farts for about 2 hours straight? Yeah, I sure do. You might not want to bring that up. Next thing you know, we'll be talking about that again. Hi, Mr. Bones. Sup? Bones in the house, guys. Kathy said, hi, Angel.
Hi, Kathy.
I need to check on my chicken. I had to make sure I was reading that correctly soon. Robin said, hi, Angel.
Hi, Robin.
What'd you have for supper, Frank? I had leftover pork roast with mashed taters. Hi, Priscilla in the room, guys. Carl's head's gone again, I see, said Priscilla. Everybody makes fun of the way Carl looks, so I figured a hat would be a better way to go. I can still get a good laugh out of that time, said Elizabeth. There's Big Matt, everyone. How you doing, Big Matt? My country has 2 drones. My county has 2 drones that cost 34G each. It's ridiculous, said Simmy. Robin loves laughing. a lot better than crying. Hi, Lovita, in the room, guys. Just leave them there. It's alright. I'll pick it up later. Cheryl said hi, Angel.
Hi, Cheryl.
Laura, young star or angel on top of the tree, said Mr. D.O.G's.
I don't want to be on top of the tree.
Irene, are you gonna spend your pennies, said Kathy. Elizabeth said, hello, Angel.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Lori said, hi, Angel, hugs.
Hi, Lori. Hugs.
Irene said, lol. Catherine said, hi, Angel.
Hi, Catherine. Priscilla.
Angel. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up for your host, said Irene. Yeah, let's leave a thumbs up for the host. We need another 8 more thumbs up. 8 is never too late. I gave mine, said Priscilla. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. Tina said, hi, Angel.
Hi, Tina.
And Cheryl thumbed and shared. Thank you, Cheryl. I think tomorrow Jessica and Irene are going to dress like elves and put on a singing and dancing show for us. That'll be interesting. Thank you, Tina. Thumbs up or a paw will cost you, said Mr. D.O.G. How much? Thank you, Eddie. Hi, Sherry. Sherry in the room, guys. Thank you, Elizabeth. I always thumb and share, Frank, before I come in here, said Lori. Thank you, Lori. I guess you'll just have to be at my live to find out what we're going to do, said Irene. Elizabeth's got to get going, you guys. She'll talk to us soon. See you later, Elizabeth. Thank you for coming. There's Betty Davis. How you doing? She's got Betty Davis eyes. Howdy ho, neighbor. Betty in the room, guys. I will be there, Santa says, but I'm not sure for how long. I will have little Miss Savannah tomorrow. I got a break today, says Lori at McDonald's. Irene and Leo, did you wipe my paw prints off your kitchen counter, said Mr. DOG. It was 72 here today, and just beautiful, said Priscilla. That's what we need here. Lovita in the room, guys. How you doing, Lovita? Hi, Carol Ann. Carol Ann in the room, guys. Lori loves Carl's outfit. He's looking good, huh? I'm gonna put some Christmas lights on him as soon as I can round them up. I couldn't seem to find them. I'll be able to find them sooner or later. Frank, when will that video be out? And I'm working on it, Lori. I just ain't got that far. Trust me. I wanted it to be out tomorrow, but I wouldn't count on it. It was 73 here and beautiful in Oklahoma, said Curious One. And it's December. Hard to believe. I'm afraid to see what you have for Savannah, Frank. Yeah, I can't wait to see when you get it. She's got to open it too. And put some fresh batteries up in there. I see him in the room, guys. It runs on batteries. I'm really in trouble. I can only imagine, said Lori. Yep, you can only imagine. It'll be interesting. Doo-doo. It's 49 right now, said Cheryl. It was beautiful, but a low wind, down to 34 tonight. We had some rain earlier this morning and this evening. It was nice here. I actually went out and got all the leaves off my front yard. So it looks nice out there now. It was windy though, but it was nice. It was, I think, warmer than 49 here. Let's see what it is. Probably 49 right now. It is 45 right now. Tomorrow's only going to be 44, so it's downhill from here. I'm going to be busy, Frank. I have extra work for 3 months or more. I'm a lyricist. It's been my other career since I was 18. I'm not even sure exactly what a lyricist is, but that's pretty cool, Steve Bees. That's pretty cool. It's 52 here right now, said Rory. Jessica sent you something, Lovita. Stia, do you write lyrics for music? Said Curious One. Yes, I do, said Stia. What kind of music's this, CM? Ever written anything we might know, said Curious One? A lyricist. Frank, be on the lookout for your car. Well, thank you, Denise. I will. I always check the mail the next morning. I will be on the lookout, though. Denise Wallace in the room, guys. Country, pop, R&B, all kinds, said Stia. Stia does it all, guys. What were you arrested for, Kathy, said Lori. It was my spell check. Rap, said Catherine. My grandson writes songs and he gets paid on some website. He has made about $2,000 so far, said Priscilla. Yup, said Stia. 2 G's. Sherry received your beautiful card today, Jessica. Alex Baldwin, guilty or not guilty? Guilty. Guilty. Even if he didn't commit this crime, he is still guilty. Guilty. Curious one said guilty.
Now what did he do?
He shot somebody. He killed him.
Well,
Not that long. He ain't went to jail yet. Guilty, said Riccavelli. Riccavelli in the room, guys. Catherine's not sure. Trust me, Catherine. If you knew who it was, you'd say guilty too. He's the most conceited man in America.
I saw one of his brothers or not one of them.
His brothers are nowhere near as bad as him.
I don't know.
They're a night and day. He said he didn't pull the trigger, yeah. That's funny. When it first happened, we all knew he pulled the trigger. You need to watch his interview on ABC, said Riccavelli. No, thank you. I don't watch ABC. I don't want my fake news for today. Are they gonna charge him with murder, said Curious One? He blamed the gun. Of course he blamed the gun. My daughter's is the 18th this month. Cuz, said Sherry. Merry Christmas to you, Riccavelli. We got a little more time to go, though. I can't believe in 26 days I'm gonna be 60, said Lori. I remember when I was a kid, I thought 60 was antique, and here I'm gonna be there. Yeah, that's the way it works, unfortunately for us. Eddie said, Frank, I watched Irene's candy video today. Who else has videos in your room? I will sub.
Me?
Angel has videos. Jessica has videos. Irene has videos.
Judy,
Judy has videos.
Grandpa.
Grandpa and Grandma have videos. There's a ton of them at Eagle. I said Judy. Judy has videos. I seen where someone made a GoFundMe for the guy that ran over. They took it down. Who would want to bail him out? Lots of people. Priscilla, are you kidding? Lots of people would love to bail him out. He could get two for Tuesday that way. He can do it again before he has to go away forever on the taxpayer dime. Alec Baldwin, I did not pull the trigger on that gun, said Mr. DOG. It must be a magic weapon. Curious One said, I feel like a kid sometimes in my mind. Lori's birthday is the 28th. And Catherine will be 58 on the 27th. We got 2 birthdays coming up. Baldwin actually did say that, said Riccavelli. Of course he said it. He's an actor. Whatever he says is coming out of his mouth is some acting. He figured he'd try it out and see if people would go for it or not. Why not? What's he got to lose? That's what he does. My body doesn't feel like a kid. It feels like I'm 98, said Curious One.
My search button's not working on my tablet either.
Kathy said, I just turned 65, but I feel like 85 sometime. Alec Baldwin's like O.J. Simpson. He didn't do it, said Lori. Hi, Ellen's mom in the room, guys.
Hi, Ellen's mom.
Ellen's mom said we had a reaction to our shots today. What kind of reaction? I saw a Facebook post by Deborah. She was going off on the Dollar General dumpster. She got run off by the manager, said Curious One. Chills and the arm hurts. Chills. Could be worse. Jessica's gonna write it down, Angel. Is it your second shot, says CM? Ellen's mom said really tired too. Yeah, sounds like you're sick. You got the shivers, you're tired, and your arm hurts. The arm hurts is understandable. The chills and tired is sickness. How's your back, Frank? It's alright. It's not so bad. It actually feels better the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Maybe all the standing is paying off. My second shot was worse than the first, said CM. Kathy got cold symptoms after the booster, but just for 1 day. Just for 1 day. Hi, Patricia. Patricia in the room, guys. Curious one said, I'll take a few insignificant side effects for a full-blown case of COVID any day. Ellen's mom loves Carl's sweater. Yep, he looks better in a sweater. I need to get a couple eyes to stick on that hat. Or just leave the hat for his face. I need a couple eyes for his eyes for that hat. Go here on the look, said Priscilla. A cardboard face, said CM. That's not a bad idea. A cardboard face. Actually.
Good night, Kathy.
Good night, Kathy. I needed my phone to start another project. You have a great night. Event outcome count percent death 2.11 permanent disability 31,000. Hi, Jamie. Jamie in the room, guys. How you doing, Jamie? $19,249 deaths from that vaccine, said Priscilla on the CDC website. That's a mighty lot of people. I'm glad I didn't take it. I don't have to worry about being in that percentage.
Watching and 48 thumbs up.
Yeah, but actually, there's a lot of people that come and go, so we need more thumbs up. We gotta get up there to 60. That's the goal, 60. Then by tomorrow it'll be almost to 70. And that's it. I posted it above, said Priscilla. We're matched up now, even Steven, 47-47. It's like a football game with two teams that aren't playing very good. I had the Johnson shot. One and done. Oddly enough, I had no reaction from that shot, said Patricia. Henry Ford's Hospital, the second day I was admitted yesterday, I administered the booster and I still had no reaction. You were probably immune to it then in the first place. That's what I would guess.
Well, I think my arm didn't even hurt when I got the Johnson & Johnson. I didn't get a booster.
Jessica's going to cook dinner. Then she's going dumpster diving in the morning. And then she's gonna see everybody at Irene's Live in the afternoon. Jessica's got a busy day planned out for herself. We had the Moderna, said Ellen's mom. Over 20,000 people have died after the shot. A lot from heart and blood clots in the lungs, said Laura. Permanent disability, 31,000, said Priscilla. I had the Moderna too, said Curious One. And you still have to wear a mask and be careful. I think it all really matters what state you're in too. Some states, like here, you wouldn't even know there is COVID. Pretty much. Some people wear a mask, but not that many. I think it matters where you live, how it is. Well, how many have died of COVID? A hell of a lot more than 20 G's, that Curious One? I don't know. I don't know, curious one. I wouldn't trust the number if they told me anyway, so why I don't even bother looking. Did you get our card yet? No. No, I haven't. It might be out there tonight though. I got the mail earlier in the day, but we got new mail between then. I have friends who have both shots and the booster and ended up with it in the hospital. So no matter if you're vaccinated or not, you can get it, said Laura. Reed is lesser than 5 million. Denise just made scrambled eggs with cheese. I don't trust the number they spout about that's from the vax. I don't trust either one of those numbers. Neither number. Neither number can be trusted. Patricia writes right-handed. The nurse administered it in her right arm. Therefore, I use the right arm more strongly than my left. Therefore, the muscles are in use, said Patricia. I read more than 5 million died, but who knows, said CM. 5 million? I don't think so. There's something wrong with that number, CM. That seems a mite high. Is that in the whole world? Oh, that must be in the whole world. $5 million in the United States, that's how many people died? I find that hard to look. It just don't seem right to me. How many people died in the Holocaust? Does anyone know? That seems like a pretty tall number to me. A lot have died and children are getting respiratory problems, said Laura. That's worldwide, said CM. That's more understandable. Worldwide, I could understand it. Me too, curious one. Me too. I'm praying for him to come back. According to my wound care nurse, she indicated that when a person passes away after the shot, it means that the COVID-19 was already in their system in full force. That could possibly.
Maybe they should test for COVID before you give you the shot.
Right. I'm gonna be one of those on the other side that don't get the shot. You get to see what happens to me over time, whether I escape or I don't. been 2 years I skated so far. Your nurse is wrong. Don't believe it, said Curious One. You know, it's hard to tell what to believe anymore, to be honest. They're all so crooked. You really can't tell what to believe anymore. You want to believe certain things, I know, but you really can't tell. Even if it's something you want to believe, whether it's true or not. They're just such liars. All of them, man. Hi, Beverly. Beverly in the room, guys. I know a lot of people, including myself, that have survived COVID, said Laura. Everything they tell us is a pack of lies. You bet it is. It's all a pack of lies. I was brushing my teeth, said Robin. Rona be bad, said Robin. Yeah, it's all a pack of lies. Hi, Linda. Linda in the room, guys. How you doing, Linda? I don't watch or listen to their stuff, period, said Sherry. If you want the shot, get it. If you don't, don't. Problem solved. Well, kind of. Kind of. Unless you work for a company that makes you get the shot, or you lose your job, so then you have to change your whole life. That's a different kind of decision right there. It's a little different from me, who I don't have to worry, you know. Ain't nobody holding anything over my head whether I take it or not. But if I had a job that paid 50, 100,000 a year, and they told me, hey, you gotta get the shot or you're out of here, that would be sucky right there. Real sucky.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Jeannie. Jeannie in the room, guys.
Hi, Jeannie.
Yeah, then it's not so simple. It all depends on the web you've weaved for yourself through life. Priscilla, my husband always said a politician lies every time they open their mouth. The problem is, unfortunately, a lot of the politicians believe their own lies. They actually believe their own lies. Linda said vitamin D, C, and zinc and natural immunity, and have Intervexum on hand. Good luck getting some of that, Linda. I don't think you can get that here. They pretty much got that lock and key now. She's right, said Patricia. My sister-in-law is in the Air Force surgical nurse, and she said the same thing. You see, the COVID-19 can remain dormant for weeks until the right time for the COVID-19 to emerge. Yeah, all of them, even the ones that tell you the stuff you want to hear, they're lying too. Or if they actually aren't lying, there's nothing, they're just talking a whole bunch of steam, because there's nothing they're going to be doing about it to fix the problem. I have a nurse friend who is a supervisor of the ER. She had the Rona but didn't want the shot. Had to get the shot. And broke out in a bad rash. Amy said this is why I have a lot of orange juice and a lot of Gatorade, so I don't get sick, and I have a lot of hand sanitizer. I never use hand sanitizer, ever, for any reason, on my hands. I'll use it for a cut. If I'm in the car and I get cut, I'll put it on the cut. That's about it. I haven't, said Linda. 7 Cells website, Frontline Doctors. I never drink orange juice either, or drink Gatorade. So we're all different. I don't use any of that stuff. The problem is we believe their lies, said CM. Yeah. It's because we got no choice, almost. They made it that way. I use hand sanitizer to clean, and I use vinegar also, and Dawn dish soap. Yeah, I like Dawn. Right now I'm using that stuff I found at the dollar store. That stuff's pretty good, from the Family Dollar. I was surprised how good it was. A lot of times it's like water, but this stuff was really strong. Just like Dawn almost. Pretty much exactly. Maybe a little not so foamy. OJ and Gatorade cures the COVID, said Curious One. Then all the hospital needs to send everyone home with a jug. A jug of moonshine. And doing that, Amy, creates small cracks in your skin and viruses can enter, said Robin. Jamie said, hi, Angel.
Hi, Jamie.
I got the shot, said Jessica. It made me feel so sick I thought I was gonna die. Bailey's Irish Cream will cure anything, said Mr. D.O.G. So will an 8-shot tequila. That'll cure anything too, Mr. D.O.G. I don't use sanitizers because I have eczema. It will irritate my hands. I do a lot of hand washing and hand wipes. Whenever I enter a building, I use a tissue or napkin to touch the handles. I don't do any of that. None of that there. I grab the cart, I don't even think about that stuff. I don't ever do any of that. Now, when I'm home here at the house, I wash my hands a ton. That's only because I'm cleaning stuff most of the time. I do a lot of cleaning. And I gotta keep my hands clean. And when I'm out and about, I don't mess around. Moonshine would be good, said Curious One. Moonshine on a cloudy day makes me so happy. My back is feeling a little bit better, Jamie. I'd say a little bit better. I think all the standing has paid off. A good shot of Jack Daniels sounds good to me, said Patricia.
Night, Catherine.
Good night, Catherine. God bless you too. See you tomorrow. Linda wants some Maker's Mark. Did you injure your back, Frank? I did, Patricia. I did last March, at the very, very end of March. And it's been bothering me for a long time. But I actually think it's starting to get better. Slowly but surely. A nightcap only, said Linda. I try to wash my hands a lot, says CM. I wipe off grocery carts because those little kids pick their noses.
They like to lick every inch of the cart.
Sounds like you injured your disc, Frank. I think I did, but it might be getting better, Patricia. After I seen what the doctor showed me, and I think it could be getting better. I think standing up for a long time helped a lot. It's the only thing I can think of that helped. Good night, Lori. Lori's going to bed, guys. I have lived here most of my life, and yesterday I seen 2 deer walking around in my yard. I was shocked. That was the first time I ever seen any in this area, said Priscilla. That will help to align your muscles, said Patricia. Deer is a great sight, said Linda. Yeah, we don't have any here. Yeah, there's too many little fences here. You gotta go about a half a mile away, then there's deer, but there's too many little fences here for deer. There ain't nowhere for them to go. CM has herds of deer. Herds of deer. They hang out in our woods and come up in the yard, said Laura. Cheryl has a few deer in our woods, but I haven't seen them this year. I live inside this city. It's crazy seeing them here, said Priscilla. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the city if I was a deer. We have a ton in Racine, said Linda. Yeah, there's a lot in Kenosha too, but you gotta be a little more west. 'Cause, like I said, the houses are just too close together, and there's just too many fences.
See them over by the forest preserve.
Good night. God bless you too, Lori. Ping. Do, 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 get out my back door. I need 9 more thumbs up, guys. Who's the 9 people that didn't give me one yet? When I used to live up north of Michigan, I seen a lot of deers and bald eagles, said Patricia. We don't got no eagles here, but we got a lot of hawks, I tell you what. This is like the hawk capital of the world, man. There's a ton of hawks here. I see them almost every time I go out. Your little tree is cute. Well, thank you, Jessica. We also have turkeys walking around, said Linda. Good night, Laura. Laura's gonna head out, guys. Bald eagles would be incredible, said Linda. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, CM. See you later, Lovita. God bless you too. Lovita, headed out, guys. I have seen a possum in my backyard, but our neighbor caught it, said Amy. What did he catch it for? What did he do with it there, Amy? Hopefully he didn't eat that bad boy. That's gross, said Jessica. I don't know. And she was protecting her chicken, said Amy. Granny Clampett would cook it, said Linda. I wouldn't cook it. I wouldn't mess with him in the first place. I've seen an American bald eagle nest off Houghton Lake. They are about the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. That's how big their nests are, said Patricia. Amy said it's 42 degrees in Michigan, but it feels like 37. Good old possum stew, Granny Clampett would say, said Patricia. Linda said, I feel for Michigan folks in the winter. Hopefully we're going to have a nice, easy winter this year. That's what I'm hoping for. And the only snow we get is some nice, fluffy snow that the snowblower can really go through easily. Granny can have it all to herself, said Jessica. What does possum taste like, said Amy. Chicken. It all tastes like chicken. Riccavelli said it was 82 for the high. It's 72 now. Granny can. 'Cause she mixes it with love and makes the world taste terrible. Tastes like raccoon. You can even eat the dishes. Raccoon juice. Raccoon gravy. Rack of raccoon. I heard on the news yesterday they had to close the mighty McCall Bridge due to high winds, said Patricia. You sing it, Frank, said Jessica. Anyone want to trade Weathers? I'll trade the 42. I want to trade too, but I want to trade with someone that has 83. I'll take their 83 for whatever I got. Mackinac, said Patricia. Good night, Priscilla. Donald Duck and Ping Pong. Priscilla, headed out of here, guys. The Mackinac Bridge, said Patricia. Mackinac Bridge. Good night, CM. Jessica said it's 68 here, but it feels colder.
On Friday and Saturday, they're saying they're giving away Whoppers for 37 cents.
Whoppers for 37 cents at Angel. On what day?
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. Whoppers for 37 cents. That's tomorrow and the next day. Where'd you hear that?
Food news?
Google it. It'll tell you if it's the truth or not. We have 41 degrees here, said Linda. Good night, Tina. Tina's going to bed, guys. Whoppers, I'm gonna go to Kenosha. I think it's everywhere, Linda. Right? It's not just Kenosha. Right?
Right.
It's everywhere, is what she's saying. Did you Google it?
I'm working on it. Sometimes I
It
get
should-
sure what to
You
look
would think it
on.
would come right up to, wait, right there. Is that the same one? It might. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Honor their 64th birthday anniversary.
The Whoppers are cheap because he is in the scraps off the floor. No Whopper for me. I'll get one, but I'll give it to Angel. I don't really care for the Whopper. I make my own Whopper. It tastes better. Good night, Robin. Robin's headed out, guys. That's what I'm gonna have tomorrow, my own Whopper. For lunch, I'm gonna have a hamburger. And a ramen noodle with that soy sauce flavor. And some kidney bean salad on the side. I can't use the mic because it messes everything up, said Jamie.
I wonder how many you can get.
One each, I would guess. I mean, it might be only one car, one per car. If it is, I'd have to come in after you.
Only drive-through though.
Yeah, can you get it to the drive-thru or you have to go in for it? A lot of places might make you go in.
The dining room's closed, so.
Oh. Jessica said they're celebrating 64 years of the Whopper. Jamie's getting Red Robin burgers tonight. There you go, Jamie. Those are supposed to be good. We never had them, but they're supposed to be good. And based on inflation, how much were they? They're still $10 off. Or did they raise the price? I feel bad for them if they didn't. Because everybody else raised their price. And they already had expensive burgers. I went today with my sister-in-law to the Henry Ford's Hospital in Detroit. We drove by Motown Museum and Henry Ford's first factory called the Pickett. It's beautiful, said Patricia. Nothing lasts that long anymore. I need 3 more thumbs up, guys.
Mother said she saw that too.
3 more thumbs up. Talk about the news sounds funny, but she saw what does 37 cents.
Yeah.
And we'll take 37 Whoppers to go, please. Alright, we're gonna cut this off now. Everybody's going to bed slowly but surely on me. By the time I sing the Mickey Mouse, we'll be past our time. Let's pull this out of here, switch you around. This has been a Scrap Dog production. Carl looks pretty good, huh? He's a fa la 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 llama.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Alright, that's enough wishing. Alright, now it's time to say goodbye to all our family. MIC, I'll see you real soon. KEY, why? Because we love you. MOUSE, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Forever let us hold that banner high, high, high. You were too early on 2 of them, Mr. DOG. Good night. Donald Duck, said Jamie. Jamie got it. Good night, Jamie. Good night, Sherry. Good night, Cheryl. Good night, Mr. DOG. Good night, Rhonda K. Good night, Peggy. Good night, Amy. Good night, Anita. Good night, Rose. Good night, Jessica. Good night, Patricia. Good night, Robin. Good night, Linda. Good night, CM. Good night, Riccavelli. Good night, Sherry. Good night, Barbara. Good night, Cheryl. I think I got everybody. I always seem to miss somebody, though. I hope I got everybody. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow with a little bitty pig and a big old palm.